Well, hi guys, this is Ankita from PeepingMoon, and today at IIFA we have with us somebody who is making the entire nation rock. But DSP, if I have to ask you one simple question, सीधी सी भाषा में, कैसा लगता है then everyone is only dancing to your tunes, literally?
Okay. Now, what do I say for that? It really makes my heart jump with joy, and yeah, because we make music for everybody. Okay, so and as they say, music has no language. So when the same song goes across and becomes, goes to become the same kind of a blockbuster in every language, um, I think nothing can be a bigger blessing than that. So I would like to thank everyone for loving the music of Pushpa and also my all my other songs like Daddy Mummy, Dinka Chika, and Siti Mar. Even if you take my other songs like Daddy Mummy, Dinka Chika, Siti Mar and all, I've done it across like 2 languages, 3 languages and all those. Every time they've loved it. So I feel that no having a sense of the language is very important, when you make one, because see, as long as you don't put lyrics into it, music has no language. So language gets added only when you put the lyrics. So if the lyrics are able to sink in with the native people, then I think the job is done.
But TSP, most important what stands with your music is out of nowhere, I would say. Last year has been nothing but phenomenal for you. But to the ones who don't know, you have been here for like 2 decades almost. You're counting more than 100 songs to your credit. How does it feel that people अब जाकर एक particular language में उसको recognition दे रहे हैं, and there is no looking back. I think all the articles I read, every third movie has this rumor DSP is creating हमारा music. सलमान की फिल्म में DSP music दे रहे हैं, इसकी फिल्म में DSP music दे रहे हैं, तो DSP actually किसकी फिल्म में अभी music दे रहे हैं? You're the talk of the town. Everyone wants you. Everyone wants a piece of you.
Thank you so much.
How do you react to this?
Once again, what do I say? I'm really happy. Yeah, like you said, I think in South it's always been happening. In North, I was like on and off. I was doing single songs and all that. But I think I've never given my full time here, because every time I come, even when I did Dinka Chika, I got a lot of offers saying you have to stay here, do this, do that. But then again, I go back to my box, and then again I get stuck there doing all the Telugu Tamil films and all. Then once you go back to your cocoon, then you won't really have time to look. But this time I deliberately kept time, and I thought, okay, I have to give my 100% this side also. And now I've really signed up some really good and big projects. Like we are doing full time. We are doing this Bawal now with the all-time national award winner Nitesh Tiwari ji, and Amitabh Bhattacharya sir is writing. We three are gelling so well, and thanks to Sajid Nadiadwala sir. And you should be knowing the star cast, right? So Varun Dhawan and Janika.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful film that's happening, and we work with Salman Bhai, and I'm working on other 2-3 Bollywood projects which will be announced soon. I'm also working on my singles that might be releasing in June. So all the Hindi singles will be coming out now one by one. So these are all things that I always wanted to do, but time frame was not letting me do it. But why I'm saying this thing is that the lockdown has really helped me to, figure out what I'm missing on and what I'm not doing, what I'm supposed to do. So I put a list and said, okay, let me do this, let me do this, let me do this. So once the lockdowns opened up, so I'm actually putting those things into action, and I think it's falling in the right place.
While everyone talks about a language debate or pan-Indian films, you have, and we rightfully agree, music is one thing which has no boundaries, which has no debate, which has nothing to be conquering of. Are you ever scared that when you give such hit tunes, maybe the next one will fall short? Because the barometer you have set for yourself is pretty high. And it's scary, maybe the next number, because it's a compliment coming from a girl, I would say, when Oh Ante Mama came. Not just the music, I genuinely felt that people have worked on the song, the lyrics. They were the reverse psychology of what normally we think those item numbers are, and you were like, this is a woman talking right now.
Exactly.
But listen, I'm not going to
Exactly.
anything you got to say about it. But how do you, two questions here. A, are you going to keep up with your own success, which is skyrocketing, God bless. And secondly, have you started becoming conscious of your own music? Like what you portray and what you send out to the audience?
Luckily, no. I'm never conscious about my own music, because the secret behind this is I don't know much. So
How can you say that you don't know much?
so seriously, so I have never looked at myself as a music composer or a music director. I just have a doubt. Is the camera in the right angle? Is it like nobody's checking it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you can edit this.
It's all
So
good.
the thing is, I've never looked at myself as a music composer or music director. I'm a music lover. So I love music. So I'll tell you what the difference is. When you consider yourself as a music composer, you become your perception becomes very theoretical. Like you're in a chair, you're in a designation assigned, so you have to behave according to that. When you're the principal of a school, you have to behave yourself. But when you're an LKG student, you don't need to behave yourself. You can just do what your heart is saying. I'm an LKG student, so I just do what my heart is saying. So I work for my heart, not for the success. So then it doesn't matter for me. I'm happy with Pushpa's success, but there are also some other songs which I did which are not that successful. But I am equally happy with that song also, and I will proudly say this. I'm equally happy with Srivalli, and I'm equally happy with another song which went unnoticed, because it's the job and it's the process of me creating that song that actually makes me a composer, and me being that musician is what makes me happy, not the success. So because success has 1,000 reasons, it has 10,000 reasons. The way it's promoted, the way who launched it, who acted, everything. But making the song involves only me.
Exactly.
Okay. So I made Srivalli, I made another song. If this is a hit, the reasons are 10 lakhs reasons. But if it's not a hit, there is, so it doesn't matter to me. So when that doesn't matter to you, what happens is you're always in the same mood. So when you make the next song also, you'll make it so happily only. So when I made when I made Ante Amalapuram for Arya 1, that went beyond our expectations, and Bollywood, everywhere the song was there, the Telugu version itself. So then we were doing Arya 2. So everybody was like walking, oh no, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? We did Ante Amalapuram, no, nothing can beat Ante. We can't make an item song in this. People will compare. No? I called everyone, come here. But when I was making Ante, nobody even bothered to know what I was doing. I just did something. You know why I put Amalapuram? Amalapuram was the place where I was born.
Oh, wow.
My mom's hometown.
Okay.
So I grew up in Chennai, but I was born in Amalapuram.
Gotcha.
I just put like se amma, se se amar, right? Like that ante amma, ante avu, like that. They teach kids like A for apple. I took that and made ante Amalapuram, and ante Amalapuram. I made it tune to it. So Amalapuram didn't make any sense also. It was a place where I was born. So when finally we made that song in Hindi, when we changed the lyrics, then Bhushan Kumarji and other people called me and said, DSP, please don't change Amalapuram. Sir, but that doesn't make any sense to you. He said, it doesn't matter, but the phonetics sound so good. so I said, I just made it like that, and nobody even bothered to see what. And then it was such an iconic hit. Now, just because that is a hit, now you can't take pressure or put pressure on me. Now, what are we? No, just leave me. Like, I want to forget about that. I want to work on this, what this movie wants now. Then, in about 5 minutes, I made Ringa Ringa. Then, Ringa Ringa became
Another big
even
hit.
bigger than Ante Amalapuram. So you can never know. You can never plan a success. There is no formula. If there was a formula, why would we fail?
Exactly.
So after success, we might fail, or we might get a bigger success, or we might have, that doesn't matter. So that is never in my head. So whatever the movie needs next, I'll do that, and whatever will happen to that will happen.
I'm going to close it. I just need you to give me a musical goodbye. That's it. In your own. Anyway.
Okay, so bolega sala, and this is the way I compose. This is how I compose the song also. So keep loving my songs. Kabhi mat bolna, hamesha hi bolna.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.